Welcome everybody to Let's Talk. Unfortunately, the topic of conversation won't be on here because I will lose my channel instantly. What is the topic of conversation tonight? Sorry guys, my throat just needs some water. Let's Talk is over on Rumble. That's what I wanted to share with you. Been working hard today. I hope you're all doing fine. The topic tonight, if you want to watch it over on Rumble, is about what happened between now and 5 years ago. It's called Let's Talk, and it's entitled, I think, 8th of August, and it says Aftermath. And the reason why is because I'm sharing one personal story, change the names, of a heartbreaking story, and there's many of them. I have many of them. I actually might start sharing them a lot more, these stories of clients who have been through the most hellish 5 years of their life, and the after effect of what happened to them when they had the strength and courage to call out the lies. So I can't say anything on here, so I'm going to leave it at that and just say to you, I'm going to put one link below. That is to my Rumble account. Just so you know, my Rumble account, make sure you write MarkBajerski as one word, and then you'll find me on Rumble. And you can see all my latest uncensored videos that we can't on here. That's it, really. Other than that, welcome. I'll stay on a few minutes just to say hello to a few of you, which is nice. It's a shame we can't speak anymore, but what we can talk about maybe is things that just at the moment are still allowed. I don't think this will last long. I think crystals will be also targeted very soon. Absolutely natural oils will be targeted soon as well. That will come under the description as false information, even though you can quite rightly prove it. That's not what it's about. What's happening is the darkness, the evil, the satanic, the monsters are stepping up their game. They have to step it up. That's what's happening. So health, anything to do with health, you're going to be knocked off. That's coming very soon. And then products, they're after your products, because those that run this particular site are those that are in cahoots with all of that, what is pushed into the public domain, and we know what happens to those. So that said, I just think to myself most days, how do I stay safe? How do I keep myself in good health? How do I look after myself, mind, body, and spirit? What should I do right now to be able to eliminate the darkness, evil? How do I protect myself from attachment? Because let me tell you guys, this isn't fear-based. I am seeing more and more people with attachment daily now, and it's absolutely terrifying to see what's going on with people. That's why they're becoming oblivious, unaware of anything that has anything to do with darkness. Darkness is becoming the norm. They are accepting that, and they are fighting anybody that is of light. They see them as evil. Now, that can only happen when you're on drugs, when you're on alcohol. You've seen it. They will attack good and kind people for no reason. They will mock and ridicule good and kind people. Why? Because of their attachment. Their attachment is of dark, low frequency. It does not want to be anywhere near truth, because truth has a frequency, is so powerful, just like love. They don't want to be around anybody who vibrates at a frequency of good energy, because that's like poison to them. So now you wonder to yourself, why are people still doing what they did 5 years ago? Why are they still believing everything that was shown to them 5 years ago? Now you know. It's called attachment. Now, I saw attachment on a regular basis. I saw demonic attachment less. And you're going to say, what's the difference? There's a big difference. There's huge differences. If you understand the dark worlds that frequent our world, there are different frequencies to darkness. It's not all evil. It's just, when I say not all evil, I mean there's variations of evil. You see, if you're an attachment, you're feeding. So you have to manipulate. If you are demonic, you are trying to take over the very foundation of that body completely. It wants to just hijack it completely. And it wants to cause so much pain and suffering. So that's why a healer, when somebody comes in and they're accompanied by a brother and sister or friends and carrying them because their body can't function, they can't trust themselves, they can't drive, they can't do anything. That's normally an attachment. They're screaming, they're out of control. That's normally a very, very demonic energy. Attachment and entity, a lot more subtle. They can live with you forever. They can play with you daily, and they're doing it now more than ever. So your thoughts, check in on them. If that's something that you don't think, it's probably because you've got an attachment. And why? Probably because you've been filled with fear in that moment, because you've watched something or heard something and you've bought into it, and then you start vibrating at the frequency that they can come straight in, and they are doing. And there's a lot going on. You know, one thing I try to share with people who learn pure energy healing is this. You can't see outside, but outside's there, right? So outside, what we used to do on day 3, normally on day 3, after they've all healed 4 people, so they all have to heal for. They're walking through this academy. The clients, no matter how bad they are, sometimes it's horrific, sometimes it's gentle, doesn't matter. They come in. And we treat this like their healing center. So they're learning how to, basically run a healing center. And after that, the day has gone, I asked them to come outside and sit down and just look up into the clouds or the blue sky. Normally it's a blue sky, okay, because we're in Spain. And I say, just stare ahead of you, right? Just stare ahead. And keep staring ahead. Don't focus on anything. Just keep staring ahead. And as you keep staring, what happens is you start to see little tiny cylinders, and they pop up. And most people say, oh, that's because your eye is, you're straining or whatever. No, not at all. That's what the program tells you. Anything that takes you closer to seeing the truth is going to be challenged by darkness. So there is something also in this that's always baffled me, because I think that animals also can be hijacked too. And the funny thing is, when somebody is hitting that moment where they can see, something comes in its way, like a bird, or something sound will happen that throws you out of sync. So you'll lose that connection. That's always a thing as well. So you have to spend many years working at it. And I can tell you, when I first started doing this as a healer, I did it with my own eyes. Nobody told me to do it. No teacher ever said anything. It's just that I started noticing it when I was looking at trees, when I was looking at mountains. And I used to see this energy around. And what I did then was, I said to myself, is this the energy of the spirit inside the mountain and the tree? Is this the frequency that it vibrates at? Doesn't the earth vibrate? Doesn't the sky vibrate at a frequency? That's what came into my mind. So I said, I'm going to try. So I did. I focused not on anything other than the sky. I was amazed. I was amazed because I started seeing these little tiny cylinders. They look like cigars. And it throws you, because once you see them, it's like, I don't know, we're our own worst enemy. We really are. We see something and then we lose it again, just like healing or just like psychic work. We lose it, or we get frightened when we touch on something, because my God, it's real. And then you talk yourself out of it. Just like the hardest thing when you start to try and come out of your body is when you've come out of your body. You come straight back in again. Ask anybody, they'll tell you the same thing. It's such a shock that they manage to do it. They come straight back in again, so they kill it. So it's the same with looking at energy. I know this is going to sound stupid, and I think Layla Satie always pulls me up on this, but this is the way I say I see energy. I don't know if you were ever a kid when we used to play sausages with our fingers, right? So you take 2 fingers and you don't look at the fingers, you look straight ahead, and you keep looking straight ahead. And if you keep looking straight ahead, you'll see a sausage in the middle of these 2 fingers. So it looks like 3 fingers. Why is that? Because we're not focused on what's in front of us. So we'll see something else. Now, it's a bad description, but if you look ahead of yourself, you'll start to see things like that sausage. Like, you look at your fingers and you see 2 fingers. You don't look at your fingers and look straight ahead, and you'll see this other finger, and you'll say, oh, well, that's because you're not looking, and it's the not the illusion, but the mirror effect of the eyes. That's not that. It's just you're not focused. I don't want you to focus on your fingers, which means when you look straight ahead, you don't focus on anything. You're looking just straight ahead. You're just looking, and you look beyond the beyond. And as you're looking beyond the beyond, things start to appear. Magically, things start to appear. Now, this is going to sound stupid. It's going to sound weird, right? But there's been times that I've seen things happening with all of these thousands and millions of energy starting to appear that starts to look like something. Movement. Almost like, is that a person? Is things happening around me? Is there, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about the spirit world. I'm talking about energy, and things are moving. And it's been a strange 2 decades trying to see this. But I promise you, if you do this as a meditation for your eyes to see, I guarantee you will see the energy around mountains. You'll see the energy around trees much easier. You'll see the energy around flowers, and you'll see the energy around people. And when you start to see the energy around people, you'll know just by looking if they're in good health. Because good energy around people, you can see, is a very, very perfect energy just round a tree, and just round. In fact, a sick tree will give off the same energy as a sick person. This is all true. This is, as far as I'm concerned, factual, right? So when all these bad things were happening 4 years ago, and people were running, screaming because they thought they were all going to die, when they came out of that place and they were rubbing their arm, I have to be careful what I'm saying here. It could be in anything, rubbing my arm for playing around, just because I hurt my arm. I saw frequency and energy. I don't want to lose this channel, so I better shut up now. Anyway, call it a day. Just so you all know, my latest video is up for you to watch if you want to watch it. If you're a little bit sensitive and you don't want to hear about anything negative, please don't watch it. This is more about of a wake-up call to people and wondering why people are still in the same program, and they will fight tooth and nail to hold on to that program. And thereafter, all people who are truthers, in the sense of who speak the truth, who see through the lies and the manipulations, why they're attacked, why they're hated to this day, even more so than... I won't go on. I don't want to lose this channel, but suffice to say, no more talk on here about anything that will take me down. It's all on Rumble, so you can find me there if you want. If not, I'll continue doing videos here on crystals. I'm just uploading 2 beautiful Moldavite Besanites as soon as my staff are able to upload it on you have to bear with us at the moment because one of our staff is going through a little bit of a challenge with family that they have to look after. So they're not able to upload when I want. So I have to bear with them too. So the things that I want to talk about, I can't because they're not uploaded and there's no point. So I'll leave it at that. And let's just have a card before we go, shall we? I just close my eyes and grab a card. Let's see what our message is tonight. There you go. What does it say? Be your light. Be your light and let the world see how brightly you shine. When others see that all you ever need is to keep that light shining brightly, they will soon follow the way of their own light. So, yeah. I guess it's a nice message in a way to say, keep shining bright. Whether they do see it or not, it's none of our business. But if we keep shining our light, then it may help some people. So be amazing. Keep shining bright. Don't ever let darkness make you feel bad, or else they're winning. Be stronger. Work on it. It's an exercise. Treat it like an exercise. Be stronger than it. Be more powerful. And the only way to do that is counter it. Do something to counter it. Take it on as a challenge. Imagine you came into this world to beat darkness. So we bring light back into this world and get rid of this program, get rid of this absolute prison world. All you can do is your best, but don't let them win. Today's a good day. Let no one has the power over you. Let no one have the power over you. Okay, just don't. Okay, have a great evening, guys. I shall go home now and have a nice sleep. Early night, 10:30, early night. Seriously, I should be in bed at 9. I know a lot of people who go to bed for 9 o'clock. Should start doing it, all of us, instead of staying up all night scrolling and working, even on crystals. Take some time out. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks so much. You know that there's a special offer on at the moment. We've just put it up. It's for all my oils. So it's at half price, including free DHL delivery. So that is literally, it's even better than cost price. So please take advantage of it because it will be going back up very soon. We can't put that many bottles out. So please take advantage. And yeah, if you do, you get 3 raffle tickets, which is fantastic. And you might win all of those crystals. Amazing. All right. See you later. Have a great evening. Take care. Much love. Ciao. Get over to Rumble.